Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with another fantastic video for you guys. The K1 Visa Green Card channel, where I give you all this free advice to help you through the K1 visa process, the green card process, 2-year, 10-year spousal visa. But I don't give you legal advice. I don't work for USCIS. I'm not an immigration attorney. Now this video is about the K1 fiancé visa letter of intent to marry. This is the updated version for 2026 because today is March 16th, 2026, and I try to keep you guys always up to date on what's going on in the world of K1 visas. Now the K1 fiancé visa letter of intent to get married. This is a letter of intent to get married is a formal declaration. It's a legal declaration by both the U.S. citizen petitioner and the foreign fiancé that they both intend to marry each other within 90 days of the fiancé's entry into the United States. Okay, and it must be included, must be filed with USCIS Form I-129F. Make sure you're using the most current edition of I-129F. Now, the purpose of the letter. What is the purpose of the letter? Well, the letter of intent to marry serves as proof of a bona fide relationship and a commitment to marry each other within 90 days. Now, on the I-94, which you receive upon entry into the USA. This is a mandatory requirement for the K1 fiancé visa process. It assures USCIS that the couple is not attempting to circumvent immigration laws and that the marriage will occur in good faith. So it's a legal document, and there's two of them. Okay, so who must write this letter or these letters of intent to get married? Well, the petitioner, the U.S. citizen who's applying for the K1 visa on behalf of their foreign fiancé must write a letter of intent to get married, and the beneficiary must write a letter of intent to get married. Okay, now the foreign fiancé who's going to enter the United States on the K1 visa, both parties must write and sign their own letters, and each letter should be included in the Form I-129F application packet.
Over here, you guys.
No, this is your birthday. It's Michelle and
If your fiancé, the foreign fiancé, doesn't speak English, zero English, then your fiancé must write her or his letter of intent to get married in his or her language that she speaks fluently from her home country. Like Karina's, my beautiful wife, is from Venezuela. She wrote her letter of intent to get married in Spanish, and then I got it translated into English by an authorized translator. Okay? Now, once both the letters have been written, then both parties must sign and date their letters. Okay? And you're going to include it with the Form I-129F. Now, mention that the letter is attached to the K1 petition, okay? But it's recommended for clarity. If you want to include that in the letter, you can if you want to. But most importantly, the information that must be included in the letters of intent to get married, it can start off with to whom it may concern, okay? I, beneficiary's name, sponsor's name. I am the fiancé of petitioner's name, a U.S. citizen. I hereby declare that I am legally able and free and willing to marry, and then you put the petitioner's name within 90 days of my arrival in the United States under the K1 visa. So this is for the beneficiary, okay? She must include, or he must include, his nationality, etc., and the legal wording I just said, plus a brief overview of your relationship, signed, signature, and date. Okay, and the beneficiary and the sponsor both sign letters that include their nationality. Like Diego, I'm an American citizen, legally free and able to marry Karina within 90 days of her arrival. You're going to attach both letters to the Form I-129F, which is the petition for the alien fiancé, and in this section for additional information. Then you're going to mail the completed application packet, including the letters, to the USCIS Dallas lockbox as specified in the form I-129F instructions. Now the letters, they don't need to be notarized. You don't have to notarize these letters, but they must be signed and dated by each party. Okay, very important. So you're going to say you're both legally free and able to marry. You're going to state your citizenship, and you're going to say that you promise to marry each other within 90 days, plus a brief overview of your relationship, how it was created, how it started, etc. You want to keep the letter concise but very clear, and you want to emphasize the bona fide nature of your relationship. Include any supporting evidence of the relationship, very important, such as photos, correspondence, travel records, etc. Very important. And you want to ensure that all the pages of the form I-129F and the attachments are from the same edition, so you don't get a rejection of your entire package. Okay, if you listen to Diego, if you follow my advice, okay, with the letter of intent to marry, it will meet USCIS requirements and support the K1 visa application very effectively. Okay, and also don't forget to let immigration know your new address if you move within 10 days of moving, or you will face serious immigration problems in the future, especially when applying for US citizenship with your beneficiary. Okay, or if you're going to be renewing your 10-year green card. If you move, you got to notify immigration of your new address within 10 days. Okay, and for example, if immigration mail you information in action letters, NOA letters, and you're not going to get them if they don't know where you live, and it will be sent return to sender, right? The post office will send the USCIS letter, return to sender.
Return to sender. Address unknown.
And you don't want that to happen, because that's going to mess up your entire immigration process. Thank you for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Don't forget I do a live stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 6 p.m. Central Time, US. If you want to join as a member, you get my phone number, email address. You can call me, text me, email me, and I will go over your entire K1 visa and or green card application one-on-one with you, so you don't make any stupid mistakes, because that happens all the time. Stupid mistakes happen all the time. A second set of eyes will be of benefit to you. Okay? Thanks for watching the video. See you at the next live stream.